stream started. Hello. Hello, Mew.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, Mondo. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Joshua. Hello. How are you guys doing today?
Hello.
Hello. I do hope you enjoy the stream. Yeah.
Hello. I'm a just lurk here.
Hello. Hello, Jampot. Welcome, welcome. You are welcome to lurk. Indeed. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So, today I've been kinda tired. You see, just to let you know a little bit about my day. Early in the morning today, I was awoken, like before the sun came up, by someone knocking at my door. It was a relative that needed help opening the maps, the Google Maps on their phone, which was low-key kind of painful. Hello,
Meow
Nelly.
meow.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Huge phone. So, they wanted me to open the maps because apparently they got a new phone. They couldn't get the Google Maps to work. And they were in a hurry because they wanted to do a delivery that they knew it needed to be done, like, urgently. But somehow they didn't know the exact location, so they were, like, planning on having the address being, like, just input it into the map and have the navigator actually tell them where to go, right? And they couldn't figure out how to make the map open. So they had me their phone. Mind you, I'm like half asleep because they literally woke me up for this. And I checked the phone. And I'm like, why don't you have a session in your phone? And they were like, oh, I just bought this phone yesterday. Then I ask again, why didn't you have the people at the store, like, transfer the information from your phone to this phone? Mind you, while I'm talking, I'm, like, opening a new session, loading into their email, accepting terms and conditions, enabling permissions, blah, 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 right? And they were, my phone, I dropped it in a pool last time it rained, and it no longer works. And I was like, oh, when did this happen? Oh, last week. More than 7 days ago. And I was like, and you only bought this phone yesterday? Okay, fine. I finished opening the map. I calibrated it because for some reason the phone was so new. I actually needed to do the localization calibrations. You know, the one where you have to swing the phone around in a H shape in the air, so the satellite actually like properly calibrates the GPS. I had to do all that half asleep in the early in the morning. Finally, I managed to calibrate everything, gave them the phone, and they immediately run away. Right? I go back to sleep. Not an hour passes, and I get a call that wakes me up again. It's the same person. They tell me they cannot find the place. The map is like leading them around in circles and they don't know what's happening. And I'm like, and why are you calling me? Do you expect me to fix your phone remotely or something? And I'm like, no, it's because this and that and blah, and I'm supposed to be here and blah, blah, blah. And the map tells me that I'm over here and I must go this way. And I'm, okay, shut the fuck up. Did you check you put the correct address in the GPS navigation of the phone? Of course I did, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, check again. He reads out the address. Then he goes to the phone and checks the address. The street is correct. The issue is that the number he inputted was basically backwards. So he was in the opposite end of the street to where he should be. So he apologizes, hangs up, and I suppose turns around and goes the right way. And by this, I'm like in pain, half dead, from getting woken up twice in a row early in the morning for something that this person should be able to do by themselves. So yeah, I'm currently quite tired because somehow it seems if you get interrupted when you are sleeping, apparently you simply don't rest well even if you go back to sleep. Yeah. Also, hello, Tileset. Hello. Welcome. Yes. Yeah, it was a bit painful. Also, I was informed later today that someone I know has died. Not someone I actually care about, right? But someone that it was relatively close. Yeah. They died in a very, I don't know if painful is the word, but I will say it was very visually scaring way. Yeah. Actually, let me check exactly what is the name of that way of dying. Hold on, let me check exactly what it is. Okay, it's called advanced liver disease or cirrhosis. Basically, this person was an alcoholic and have several times gone to the ER, the complications of that, and he kept drinking. Yes. And I just learned that yesterday around midnight he died. Apparently he suddenly started coughing blood and what was described as chunks of flesh, and they went to the ER and didn't make it. Yeah. So yeah, that happened. I suspect their family was quite distressed by the situation. Then again, he was very famous for being aggressive, right? It does sound painful. I'm not sure how could he keep drinking even in that state? Yeah. Yes. The only thing that person in particular did well is that apparently he managed to fix a child of the neighborhood who was falling into drugs. He somehow managed to pull it off from the addiction. I have no idea how he managed to do that when he was like completely stuck with alcohol. But he somehow not only pulled this kid from drugs, but apparently fixed the kid quite well. It became an actually good person. Even though he was kinda a bit of a mess himself. Yeah. That's actually quite impressive. I have no idea how he did that. You also have dealt with mentally challenged relatives who are inconsiderate. Yeah. To me, it happens very often. Yeah. Yes, that's why I'm basically the person to people look for when they have technology issues. Yeah.
Hello, I'm busy with stuff from college so won't be able to be here.
Yeah, that's fine, don't worry about it, Ricardo. Good luck with your stuff from college. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, good night. Be safe. Good night. Yeah, that was something I didn't expect. So today I'm tired. So probably we will be just drawing. I don't know how interactive I will be. Because I'm like in power saving mode. Yes. Then again earlier today I was watching Doki play Hollow Knight for the first time. She's surprisingly a better gamer than I thought she would be. She's progressing really fast. Yeah. Which is quite impressive. Yeah. Oh, there is a new update for us. Accept, right? Hmm. Huh. Interesting. New update. Well, let's get to it because I'm like very, very, very sleepy. Yeah. So let's move over here.
Stream started. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Mew. Waving hand emoji. Hello. Hello. I'm a just lurk here. Meow meow. Bruh. Hello. I'm busy with stuff from college so won't be able to be here.
Hello. That's fine. Good luck, good luck. Okay, so let me see. I want sprites. Did I not open the... I didn't open it. Hold on. So we were doing the sprites for the tileset. Oh wow, did I really find so many files that I... There we go. Open. There we go. That's right. Okay. So this is what we have. It looks kind of good. I like it. I keep forgetting the shortcuts to do everything here. Okay, so I want the darkest one, and from there we will make the little roots. Maybe something like this. Actually, no. I'm not even in the right layer. Okay. That kinda looks good. Maybe. Yeah. I feel like this is going to be very painful to watch. Actually, can I like use one of the things here to make this easier? Hold on. Can I do something like this? And just copy paste. Right, if I do that, and then I can just align here to go from there to here to mark the difference, right? And then I can do the same. Again. Actually, no, what am I doing? I should be using this because this is the one that is like correctly set, right? Yeah, this one. And then I just need to rotate. How did I rotate things here again? Oh, wow, that's creepy. Okay. Then I can do it again. Actually, let me... Can I just select the area I want? Like this? Actually, like that, right? And then I just adjust things. I still don't know sure how to control these things. No. Right, like this. And then can I paste? But that's on those the thing. Did I make? Yeah, it would be an art stream today. Maybe I should make a different layer. Hold on. That means I need to delete this. Right? And then I can create a new layer. Let's call this 2. And here I can place this. Like that, right? And then I just need to delete this over here. Yeah, that looks way better. Then I just need to fix the edge. Right? Like, I can do something like this. Wait, that's not correct. From here to here. Oh, is that not a straight line? Huh. Like that. Okay, let's see. This one I can make that. I really wish I had a way that was easier for me to change the position of the screen and stuff. It's kinda okay. What do you guys think? As a corner? Yeah. Does it look okay? Really? So I'm going to take advantage of the copy paste and copy paste. Because I make this in a kind of weird way, I haven't had a bit of a hard time actually, like, knowing. Oh wow, really? Oh wow. I thought, so that's not how it works. How about can I merge them? There we go. I just got this wall then. Okay. So copy that, paste. Wait, did it duplicate the... God damn it. Okay, now it's working. So this right here, right? To save myself a few some work, I can do this. Wait, did it actually copy something below it? That kind of looks okay. What are the others? I'm missing one corner, right? Oh, right here. There we go. That's looking more clean. Yeah. It speeds up and stuff. Okay. Now that we have those, Hmm. I can probably do the straight ones, right? Yeah, I can just copy this here. Oh, yeah, I did see it. Yes. It looks interesting. I do agree with that. I'm actually have it on my wish list. I kinda wanna check it out just to see what it's about. Yeah. Apparently the pull for that game is mostly the fact that it is like very well written from what I have seen from the reviews. Then again, I'm not sure until I actually play it myself. This actually looks good already. Wow. These ones in particular, I feel like I need to add something extra. It's self-pacing. I like my work. At least for this one. Then again, if you ask me about the Pathfinder game, I just say I'm not happy with that one. I just noticed that most of this is tubes, these ones, right? Huh. This doesn't quite fit, sadly. Maybe if I instead grab one of these corners, but I select it a little bit more carefully. So I go from there, here. Oh, do I need to hold it? I need to hold it. Oh, wow. I really have no idea how to use this tool. Okay, I think I figured it out. Ah, shit, really? There we go. Okay. So I want this here. It doesn't quite fit. Wait. Maybe instead of if I do it the other way around. Like this. And then I rotate it. Oh, really? Come on. And then I can just place it here. That kinda looks correct. Kinda. Maybe I can take advantage of the layers again. And I just place it again. And just move it over here. Like that, right? And then I can just cut this part out just to make sure it matches correctly. And then I complete the corner. I'm trying to save as much work as I can. Okay, so let's start by adding a line. From here to the corner. Just so I have a reference to complete. Maybe I need a darker color. Okay, that kinda looks good. Yeah. Oh. Should I make it like this or should I make it round? I just was filling it in and then I realized I deleted the curve. Should I keep it like this or should I make it round? What do you guys think? What does it look better? Have it like this? That is kind of round? Or keep the corner? Do I keep the corner? Equal halves are ridges? Yeah, that's indeed true. That looks a bit weird. I suppose it doesn't look that bad. How's that? What do you guys think? I think it looks good. So we'll copy this, paste and rotate like that. It actually looks pretty good. That's surprising. And I can copy over here also. The rotation of this program is... Are you doing that on purpose, cell phone? Interrupting me when I try to talk? Now I'm suspecting about my phone. Because how curious that only when I'm streaming and only when I talk, this thing actually starts making noises. That looks nice. That actually looks like a proper Tileset now. Interesting. You know, this particular song has like the sound of rain in the background at the very start, and I'm always like not sure if it's actually raining where I am or it's just the song. It's very like in the background, so I'm like always like questioning if I'm hearing actual rain or it's just the song. Yeah. It's looking pretty good. I like it. I don't know what to do with these corners right here. This one is the other one that I don't know what to do. Wait. It actually looks pretty nice. Oh. Even like this, clean, it looks... I like it. How it looks. Yeah. There is just one question. What do I do with the top section? What do you think it will fit in these squares right here? I was thinking of a tree trunk, but I'm not sure if that's like correct. Maybe something more solid? I don't know. Green columns lying on the side? That would make sense, except for what happens when I like have a room that is very, very, very big. Like you have like the wall here, the normal wall, right? And then you have this column that starts on the wall and then is like twice the size of the room. And then we have the other wall over here. That would look very weird. Yeah. I will have to keep the columns very, very small. And I don't know how factable that is, that feasible. Broken walls? Broken walls. Like, you mean having it like the wall like this and just like the bridges? The bricks, excuse me. Like this or something? But then you would wonder why the character is not like capable of just going through them. Because mind you, you have bombs, right? And in theory, cracked walls, you should be able to blow up. What would make sense here? Railings? Then why wouldn't you be able to just jump over them? I could make it a height difference instead of a wall. Like having something like you have the wall, right? The normal wall. Then you will have like this small like... excuse me. Let me redo that. You have like the wall, right? Then you have the thing that is like a high... small wall, and then I could add like stairs so you can cross across, you can go across, and then you can have the other wall like this. So we will like make it like a small floor, basically like a platform raised from the ground. That could be an option. But how would that look? I'm trying to figure out in my head the appearance of that. Because, for example, there are spots where I don't know what I would do, right? For example, this right here. You could say, okay, so maybe this here is ground right here, right? And this is like a brick wall, like something like this, right? That's a brick wall, and over here are the other floor, right? Me gaping chance and holes again. The issue with that is if I like those, I'm going to have to like make floors below them. And I could not really make it like spikes or thorns, because then you would need to be able to be capable of boarding them, right? What would be the best option here? Because I could do something like, for example, let me see if I can find a good example. Here, right? What I could do is just simply continue the wall and just break it up, like something. Grab this, for example. Up to here, right? And have it like this. And then just make like the continuous wall, right? And make this like a little bump. And instead of making this line like this, I could have to make them like more over here or something. That doesn't quite look right. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know what to do here. Ah. I could make it like a hole in the ground with thorns. That could be another option. Oh, wow, that... I really hate that my mouse does that. It like jumps around really weirdly. But then again, you would need to be able to fall through the thing, which is not something I want if I make it a hole. Any ideas? I kinda need help here. It has to be something that prevents you from moving through it, right? But it's not a hole. And it's something you will find on a forest easily. A forest infested with thorns. I don't know. What do you guys think? I could make it like rocks? Bricks? Like piles of bricks? Yeah, but we already have thorny bushes, which is the bad thing here. What can we do? What can we do? What would make sense here? Ah, that looks surprisingly good. Looks a bit weird actually, but looks like there is a mirror distortion there. Really? Hmm. I'm not sure what to do. What would make more sense? Hmm. Should I just make a wall of spikes? But then that wouldn't explain why touching them doesn't hurt you. Hmm. How about... Hmm. Could I make it like spikes? Like this? Upwards? Hmm. Wow, I cannot really center this, huh? Hmm. Does that look right? It looks a bit weird. That looks like spikes. I don't like the fact that they are not even, but... Just to give a reason for why you cannot cross it. Ah, I forgot about... Whoops, hold on. It's just the pixels. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah. I can just put it there. Okay. How does that look? It looks weird. It does look weird. That makes it look even weirder. Looks unpoppable? It does. Kind of, huh? What if I make this a little bit more sharp? Rather than doing it like this. Now they don't look like the spikes. What do I do here? Someone help me. Do I just make it like a railing or something? Other games for inspiration? What would be a good example? Let me check. Top-down Tileset. Well, there is this one. Let me show you. This one where is basically just post like this. That's a good option. Yeah. This one right here. What is this one? They just put like blocks? Huh. Yeah, they are using just blocks. Interesting. So just cubes. That's not an option. Hmm. Here is the railings again. This kind is the one that looks best, in my opinion. Um, this guy is just half. This guy just flat out just like some kind of wall thingy. Huh. Interesting choice. And they are using like several different floors. Hmm. Let's see. What else? Not many actually use like that kind of thing to block the path. Here's another one. They're using posts also. Here they are using blocks again. Here they are using holes. I'm tempted to just use blocks. Yeah, they're using blocks over here also. Well, boxes. Here they are using blocks. Let's use blocks. So I would divide this into 3, I suppose. So let's see, we have 5 pixels. Then another 5 right there, so that would be 10 pixels. Then we will have the separation, and then we can have another 10 pixels and separation. I hit my mouse. So yeah. I think I need to move this one to the right or left. So let's have this here and move this one line. So we can have continuity. Yeah, okay. Then what I'm going to do is just exploit the same colors over here. So Something like that. Maybe with a little bit more on top, actually. Something like this. I did. Yeah, I think that looks a bit more clean. So then I can just make some shading. Just to give it like more presence. Actually, how about I make an X like this, and then I just fill this in to make an actual block. That doesn't quite look right. I'm trying to figure out how to make this look clean. That kinda looks okay-ish. What do you guys think? Maybe I should tone this down a little bit. Like that, and maybe go down a shade over here. That doesn't look good. Weird but look works? Come on. This is supposed to be like more or less the final product. So if it looks weird, maybe we should do something else. Okay, what about if I just make it a cube? Just like this. Maybe I was trying to be too fanciful. I could just simply just make it a cube. That's kind of weird. Does that look better? Kind of, maybe. Not actually. That does look weird. Maybe the line is too low. Maybe I need a different color here. Something a bit more dark. But not that color. Yes? Yes, what? It still looks a bit weird to me. Should I try to make it like a spike? Would that do anything? No, that looks weird. I don't know what to do. Okay, let me grab this, copy, paste. Just to see how it looks complete. Oh, hold on. I need to avoid the edge here. I can do this. It still can look kind of weird, I will admit. But it doesn't look so out of place anymore. Actually, it kinda doesn't fit, huh? No, it should actually fit That's weird. Oh, it's because it's a little bit bigger than it should. Ah. So maybe I should cut this a little bit and use it like that. But that gives us a little bit, one a little bit bigger in the middle. Well, I suppose that doesn't look that bad. Or maybe I should just remove the line here, like that, in both sides. No, that kind of looks weird. And I don't know what to do. How about... I'm not sure. I'm still not sure about this. Okay, let's go with this, because I have no idea what to do here. I'm just going to copy paste this around the place. Oh wow, this actually doesn't fit there. Huh. Well, we will see what it looks like. Maybe it won't look as good as I think it will. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh wow, did I miss something over here? I did. Okay. Here we go. How do I flip things vertically again? Horizontally? Oh, like that. Okay. Okay. So then I can just flip horizontal and flip vertically to place this right there. Huh. It's not looking so bad. Well, these colors are kinda backwards, actually. Oh! Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? I'm still live. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? I disconnected. Hello? Anybody out there? Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Hello? Ah. Can you hear me? Really? Yes? Okay. Good. Okay, this is looking better than I thought it would. Still, we need to adorn with cracks and that kind of stuff, right? But it's progressing smoothly, I believe. Yeah. Here we go. It's slowly coming together. Slowly. Very, very slowly. Cheers, fun. Ah. There we go. It's starting to look quite nice. Yeah. This corner right here, I don't know what to do with it. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what to do with. Okay. I think now I can start like copy pasting all over the place. So I can grab this, right? And just go down here. What? Right, and then do the same again. I can grab this one right here. There we go. Maybe look how other games do that will counter an abomination. Yeah, it's kinda in the way. I will admit. I can place the other one over here. Here we go. Here we have another corner. Yeah. Almost there, almost there. Let's see, we also have this. We'll place it down here. There we go. And I can do the same again. Right, and shift vertically. Oh wow, okay, maybe not vertically. There we go. I'm just missing the ones that are just these things. Okay, let's use this one for those. And what I'm going to do is something very particular. Let's see. I'm going to just place this here. Right? And then I can maybe grab one of these. Yeah, one of this. Copy. And place this over here. Ah, that actually fits quite nice. And then grab this and I just shift horizontally and place it over here. Ah, that doesn't quite look perfect. Well, I suppose it will have to do. That will have to do. Hmm. Ah, stupid mouse. Please behave. I'm going to grab this and just flip it. Because I noticed that the colors will not match if I keep them like that. Those are okay. This one needs to be flipped. That. Okay. I can actually grab this. Go up over here, and I can just, you know what? There we go. And I can do this. Oh, wow. Mouse, please behave. Right, like that. It's just that these are the other way around, so. What? And this also. What? So they are coherent. What else am I missing? I'm missing these ends right here. I can just copy this. Right, and I can just flip this. And once more. This I can just mirror like that, yeah. These two, I just copy. And vertically shift and paste right there. Okay, almost done with this part. I need this center also. Can I just use this? I wonder. Almost, but not quite. Actually, hold on. What if I just... set it vertically? Not quite. But almost. Maybe I can just push this to the edge. Like that, and I can fill the rest. Almost. There is just one issue. This thing is upside down. There we go. Now I'm just missing the curves here. I believe I can just copy this right here as it is and place it over here. And then I just need to paint this like that. Maybe add a dot for reference. Okay. I'm trying to see if it makes sense with the rest of the stuff I have. This I can just shift horizontally, right, to fit there. And this needs to be facing the other way, like that. Also, this is upside down. That means probably over here is also upside down. And these are upside down. This one is also upside down. Let's see. Now we go over here. And this I just flip vertically to fit here. This one is correct, this one is upside down. Okay, almost done, almost done. Then over here I flip vertically and horizontally to place this. This one is the other way around. And this one is upside down. There we go. And finally, we need to do the cross. And this I forgot. That kind of... wait, what did you do? Doesn't quite match. Oh. It should be right there. Let me just complete this. And I can just copy this. Really? Come on. There we go. That's done. Now let's finish the last one. I will use this one. Wow, this requires a lot more patience than I thought it would. Actually, How do I rotate again? Sprite, rotate. Like that. Okay. And the X is over there. Okay. That's there. And I just need to set this correctly. I could just grab this. Actually, no. I need to make sure it fits the other ones. So... let's use... this one right here. That looks fine. Excuse me. There we go. That corner looks a bit weird, actually. Okay, that looks good. What do you guys think? That's a lot of progress, in my opinion. My hand is tired. Looks good. Yeah. I will start adding the cracks and then we'll go more over to the moss and that kind of stuff. Me. So let's see. Did I really put all the moss and the cracks on the same layer? I hate myself. Really. Yeah, these are separate. Yeah, I put the moss and the cracks on the same layer. Ah! Well, I can maybe just grab what I need. Like that. And then go around placing this where it needs to be. Well, it seems it will be hard to use on the corners. I can already see this taking forever. I predict you won't be able to end by the end of the streams. You are probably correct. Sadly. I can also see myself not finishing this in time. Mainly because there is so much to do. Okay, let me just grab the color and start adding cracks everywhere. And try to like make it more seamless so it doesn't look like repetitive. I don't know if I will succeed on it. Yeah, this is going to take forever. It's like slowly taking form, but it's not like as good as I wish it was. Hmm. The only fear I have about adding cracks to the walls is that I need to find a way to signal that something is like a wall that you can actually destroy without causing issues. Yeah. Which can be a problem. Hmm. Hmm. It's looking quite better. Slowly. But it's still like far from taking form as I want it. Let me know if something doesn't look like correct. If something feels off. I'm like slowly adding stuff, but I'm not really checking. You had to go on some stuff for a while? That's fine. Hello, welcome back. I'm currently making a tile set. You can see it right here. I'm slowly chipping away at this task that is probably going to take me the whole stream. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I assume you're working dealing with Verthandy walls? Yeah. I'm trying to make it look like they are walls from a ruin, right? But there is a lot of walls. So it's a bit hard to actually make it look right. Some walls are a little bit too pristine, so I need to degrade them a little bit. Then again, if I add too many cracks, the players might think they are like destructible, which is not a good thing. Missing blocks? That could be a good idea. I'm not sure how to do that. I could make maybe like a hole like this. Make it like so. Maybe a bit darker. Like that. Maybe a bit more. No, that looks weird. Yeah, it's hard to make it look like correct. Yeah, it looked like a hole. Yeah, it looked a bit off. Yeah. Sadly, I'm not really an artist, so it's a bit hard for me to actually make it look correct. Maybe this one. Yeah, that looks better. This one looks a bit too pristine. Maybe add some stuff here. Okay, that looks better. A chunk of just one? We can try. Let's see. Maybe we can test with this corner right here that is a little bit too clean. Let's see. So let me add some details first, just to set the mood, right? I can just this to detail this. Like that, and let's cut a chunk here. So I'm going to like remove a piece, whole piece like that. Then I will just make the shape that was there before. That looks weird. Maybe something like I need something slightly darker, but it's not this color right here. Maybe this. I could leave the shape like that and grab a lighter color to do the edge over here. Something like that. And I can make a shadow. A little bit. That means I need to clean this. Like that. That doesn't look so bad. No, that looks weird. I suppose that's the best I can do. It does look a bit weird. Well, I suppose that's the best I can do. Yeah, I'm not good enough with art to actually pull it off cleanly. This one right here looks a bit too pristine. I suppose that looks kinda okay. Actually, I think I need to set it like this, so it looks more clean. Kind of. Yeah, I know I will get there eventually. It's just currently doing that kind of appearance is kind of beyond me. Yeah, that looks better, right? Maybe if it's just a small chunk, I can actually pull it off. Hello. Hello, they said. Welcome. Welcome. It's looking fairly good. Some of the quads are still a bit too pristine still, but it's getting there. Topmost layer of that wall you are right now, or the bottom layer near the joints. The wall. What do you mean? That one looks like a broken brick. The one I just made, right? The one over here? This one wanted to make a corner? You mean you want me to like make a broken brick here? Along the line? Maybe on the top layer I could make it? That does look kinda okay. Yeah. I just need to do something like that. Yeah, I'm slowly learning and getting there. One second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Someone is looking for me. I'll be right back. 1 second. Hello. I'm back, I'm back. Sorry about the interruption. Yeah. Ah. Hello. Yes, Google Maps again. Indeed, you are quite correct. Yes. Ain't that lovely? Actually, now that I think about it, this one should be completely black. Oh! Not what I wanted. There we go, like that. Is my family, because I'm the only one who actually knows a lot of computers. They often come to me whenever they have a trouble, even if it's something that is extremely simple. Yeah. For example, today, early in the morning, we're talking about 5 or 6 in the morning, I suddenly hear a knock on my door. They woke me up. It seems there is this a family member is trying to get somewhere, right? But they don't know how to use Google Maps. Basically, they lost their phone and bought a new one. And apparently they never actually bothered to actually set up the account and enable permissions and calibrate the GPS, etc. Right? So they have me at 5 or 6 in the morning doing the calibrations for them. Then, like, after I finally finish with that, about an hour maybe or so, I receive a call. After I already went to sleep, mind you. Back to sleep, that is. And they call me because they cannot find the place, right? And they are like complaining that the cell phone is like giving them wrong direction, etc. And I tell them, hey, are you sure you put the correct address? They're saying that they totally did and blah 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 blah, and it cannot be that, and whatever the hell. And then I tell them, okay, just check, right? Turns out they put the incorrect number. They basically put the number backwards, right? So whatever street they were trying to get and house they were trying to get, they are in the complete opposite side. You know how street works, right? The numbers increase as you go from one side to the street towards the other, right? So if you invert the numbers, you will be going to the correct opposite direction of that. So they hang up, and I guess they reached their destinations. I'm not sure. And that's why today I'm very tired. Because I was woken up early in the morning. And somehow, I don't know why, even when I went back to sleep, apparently you cannot really recover from an interruption that easily. Yeah. So that's that. Yeah. That is lovely. And what's more, I was interrupted just a few moments ago for someone to need it help with maps again. Yeah. Yes, I will try to get proper rest. Indeed. It's looking quite good. There is like just a few things here and there that they are not like perfect, but it's getting there. Let me give it a rotation just to make sure. What? Let's see what I can see. This is way too clean over here. Okay, I think that looks kinda okay. Maybe. Yeah, just rotating this, you can actually see a bunch of things that need some attention. That's why you rotate images. It reveals stuff that needs attention. Yeah, progress is slow, but we're getting there. Slowly. Yeah, I also think it will get to a fairly good quality. At least my hope. That doesn't look good. That's better. These ones in the middle maybe are a little bit too pristine. Let me just give them a bit of chip damage. Okay, now let's work on this corner right here. Hmm. You know what the hardest part of doing this is? I'm very aware of the fact that I should be saying something, that I should be maintaining a conversation. Yeah. That's why I don't really like the art streams. That looks good enough, I suppose. Maybe I could like add a little hole on the bottom. Like right here. Like that. That looks good. To me at least. Well, let's see. Let me do a rundown. This looks still a little bit too clean over here. Hmm. That looks better. But maybe we need a little bit of a dent here. I feel like it's necessary. Like that. This one is still a little bit too clean. That looks better. It looks a little bit too focused on the center, but I suppose that's fine. I'm trying to make this like make sense. Like I don't want to have things broken in a weird way. This one right here is a little bit plain. That's better. What is a ruins of a temple? It's basically a dungeon, a forest dungeon. So I still need to get a lot of roots and moss. Maybe this is a little bit too mossy. Now that I think about it. This one looks a bit weird. But it's slowly getting there. Actually, if I remove this, I'm pretty sure these walls look very different to these ones. Yeah, this one has like depth, and these ones are very flat. Yeah. You can tell which one I made first quite easily. Yeah. It looks very flat. Yeah. What do you mean? The ones I originally made and the new ones I made? Yeah, they're going to clash. It's going to become very obvious the moment I put them side by side. Yeah. So I'm going to have to redo those files, sadly. Am I doing too much by handcrafting every single crack? I think this looks good enough. Yes. I suppose that can be like that. This corner is too clean. That looks better. This one is a bit too plain also. That's a bit too dark.
Hola,
Hola Spy, bienvenido. Bienvenido Spy. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Hello. I suppose that looks good enough. This corner looks a bit plain. Just going to add a few cracks here and there. Still not quite looking correct. Okay, that looks better. ¿Cómo estoy? Bien, Spy, ¿cómo estás tú? Bienvenido. That looks fine. This isn't really quite the upgrade. Shall we see how it looks? What do you guys think? Let me save. What is it? Okay. Let me save and export it. Hold on. Let me hide the screen for a moment. Output file. Let's call this forest. Forest Tileset. Okay. Let me go over here and let me move that to the project. Oh, I forgot to fix that. Okay. So over here on Tilesets, I will simply put the forest over here. This one. Ew. There we go. That's our tile sets. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the one that is for our dear dungeon, and I will replace it. Let's see. Let's go for the entrance, shall we? That should be 7-1. Yeah, right here. So I can just go walls. Alright, I need to create one. A tile set. Hold on. Let's duplicate the placeholder. One, and let's call this forest underscore dungeon. Right. So I will change the sprite here for the one for the tile set forest. Yeah. And then we go over here. This is forest. Oh wow. Okay. I really might need to do something about this. That doesn't look good. Wow. The repetition really didn't help, huh? Look at that. Huh. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks as awful as I think it looks? Wow. Well, it does have like perspective. Like it does look like nice. But you can see how these ones stand out because they don't have like depth. Are the ones that I told you I need to replace. Yeah. So I really need to tone down the moss. And the roots. They actually don't look good from the repetition. By themselves look good, but once you have repetition, it doesn't look right. You can see these ones, these two, right here, that they don't really fit with the rest of the wall. Yeah. Because they don't have like the depth from the shading. Yeah. That's quite interesting. What do you think? Opinions? Complaints? I have a lot. Let's see. Where is it? I'm looking for a tile. Where are you? I cannot see it. It should be like really easy to spot. Where is it? Ah, it's these two. I see. That's why I couldn't see them. There we go. What do you guys think about this tile set? I feel like it doesn't look quite correct. Yeah, I need to tone it down with the moss and probably do something about the roots. Yeah. Yeah, you can see how the tiles here doesn't really fit. Looks a bit weird. But maybe I could give it like a bit more depth if I like highlight the border at the very bottom. That's something that I just noticed. Huh. So if here, right here, I grab something a little bit more bright. Ah, not that. And I illuminate the border like that. Maybe not that bright. but brighter. It could probably look better. Give it a little bit more depth by doing something like this. Ah. Right? Maybe? It looks like cake for some reason, really. Wow. If I remove the cracks, I remove moss and the roots, you can see the ones that I need to fix right there. I can just copy paste here to fix those. I can just grab this and do that. Huh. Is this a tiny bit of interesting? Yeah, it's a tiny bit off. Huh. Oh, you can actually see it there also. This here, right here. Did I maybe remove too much when I copy pasted this? Is that what happened? Yeah, like this doesn't look so bad, but I can still feel like something off. There we go. And with that, we fixed the few walls that were off. Now if we enable everything. These ones have too much, I suppose. Yeah, the roots and the moss are a little too much. Interesting. How do I fix this? Maybe should I separate the moss from the actual wall? Will that solve the issue? So I can put the moss myself? And maybe the roots also? I could make a completely separate tile set just for that kind of stuff. Yeah, even the bricks don't really align to the moss. You can see it right here. Yeah. So I can just maybe put this a little bit. Like that. Come on. Move. Oh, I didn't select the correct layer. Just to fix this. Then this middle level is a little bit too pristine. Yeah, the moss can grow wherever they want to, but I mean the shading. It looks a bit off. Like that. That's more clean, right? It does look good. It's just more of an issue that maybe there is too much moss. That could be a problem. That looks better, I suppose. If it's inside or on the ground, should be done with moss. The thing is that this dungeon is supposed to be like ruins that have been like covered by a forest, right? That's the detail here. So basically you are outside, but surrounded by walls. The ceiling is like not a ceiling, it's just like tree branches and stuff, right? That's the idea, at least. Yeah. I feel that maybe it's too much moss. Maybe I should like tone it down. Because I feel even if I transfer this to the game, it will look a bit weird. Yeah. What's the material of the blade? Why they are so white? I didn't think that far ahead. It will actually look a bit out of place given the rocks in the game. If you look at the ground and the overworld. Hold on. The ground right here, right? And if I go over to the outside, to the overworld, you can actually see that you can see the wall, the rocks colors don't really match the bricks. So yeah, that's a really good question. I didn't really think that far ahead. Yeah. Pure limestone or marble? It does look a little bit like marble, huh? What color would you think it should be? I wonder. A bit brownish if I want to patch the ground. I could always change the ground. It doesn't have to be that color. I'll make it grayer. I need to investigate how to do that to the whole picture instead of going pixel by pixel. Oh, this is going to be painful to watch in more ways than one. So the roots, I think I need to set them to a different tile set altogether because I don't feel like it will look correct, like at all. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should set the moss and the roots to a different tile set because I don't feel it will look like right like this. Yeah. Let me remove this. I could maybe even set it as like separate tile sets, so I can use it wherever I want. Yeah. That looks very destructible, which is not something I like. Maybe I should adjust this. Maybe close this a bit, because it's a bit looking a little bit too destructible. It's still looking a bit too destructible. It still looks a bit too destructible. That looks better. Yeah. Maybe removing this one. It will make it look a little bit more clean. Yeah. Maybe this cracks over here. Okay, that looks better. No. Here. Okay, that looks fine. I don't want it to look like you can put a bomb there. Okay, we could use this as a base. Maybe we should decide on a color for the whole tile set to make it look more tree-like. Let's see. That's it could work. More of a pinkish orange. That is a bit blue. That looks actually weird. That's a bit blue. We could go with this color right here. That is a bit of a orangey kind of color. Or maybe one of these that is more like a gray brown. Or something like this that is darker gray. Hold on, let me see. Let me check. As a sprite. Info sprite color. I want to change the whole color. How do I do it? Okay. I think I got it. So let's see. It's supposed to be edit. Wait, where was it again? And edit. Adjustments right here. Okay, so I select everything. Then go adjustments. Color cube. Oh, look at that. It's not affecting everything, sadly. It does change some stuff, but it's not what I want. This one? Okay, that's like brightness. I have no idea how to use this tool. Can you tell? Oh, wait. Maybe it's because I have not selected everything. I need to do this. And then do something like this. There we go. Oh, that looks very dark. That does give it a quite different feeling, huh? Okay, let me try the other one. Oh wow. Now we have some color. Ah, that's the alpha. What would be a nice color? We could go with maybe this as red. Around that. What do you think? Does that look better? I wonder. Yeah? Is this good or should I do something else? Should I go for more of a blue? Yeah, I can probably use it to give some more variety of colors to the mobs. You're indeed correct. Yeah. Oh. What do you think? What do you prefer? This one that is like more a blue hue? Or how about this one that is more a yellow reddish one? Hmm. The stream is freezing for you randomly? I don't see drops on my side. Really? Oh, that's weird. You can say which one is better? I can actually change the color quite a bit. Huh? This saturation. Oh, brightness. I could go for this with less saturation like that. And maybe make it a little bit darker. Hola Spy, bienvenido. Bienvenido de regreso. This actually looks kinda good. Maybe. Transparent. I think that looks kinda okay-ish. What do you guys think? The only issue is that it's not updating the cracks, sadly. Let's apply this one. Oh, wait. I just applied that. Why did you not? Huh? What? Did it really not apply anything? Oh, damn it. That looks so good. Come on. Something like that. And let me change. That kind of looks good. Like that. 1 degree most contrasted. Maybe. Yeah. You're indeed correct. But there is going to be a lot of green in the dungeon. In theory. Yeah. I don't think it's like a bad thing. There we go. Now it actually applied. And it suddenly gets undone. The fuck? Why are you like this? It's so hard to find the color again. Okay. Fuck. Why are you doing this? It like applied it to the... Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I know what the issue is. The fuck? That's not what I... Oh, it's because I already applied. Okay. Like that. Now it looks good. Yeah. What do you guys think? It's a nice way to add color to things. Yeah. Okay, let me export this. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. So let me add it to the project real quick. Sprites. Tileset. Okay. Yeah. I can kill... Wait. Where did I put that? Did I put it on the wrong location? I put it on the wrong location. Or over here. This thing. We change the sprite. Now it looks like this. Oh wow, it actually looks pretty good. Huh. Look
Time
at that.
alert.
Ah, ¿qué les parece? ¿Se ve bien? It actually looks quite nice. Huh. The coloring actually did a lot of for this. Pregunta random si el grupo B1 se usa una sangre para... Si la GoPro igual usa sangre para su funcionamiento. Oh, Spike, estás hablando del tranquilo. Ok. Sí puedes hacerlo. No sé si alguna vez he intentado a un enemigo recién muerto golpearlo o dispararle. Yo recuerdo vívidamente, actually, que de verdad pude curarme así. Creo que se pierde la habilidad después de unos segundos, pero uno recién muerto creo que te puedes curar usando uno. Creo que sí es posible, la verdad. Yeah. Yes. Okay. It's already quite late, so I will be stopping here. I believe we did quite a bit of progress. At least this Tileset, I like it. Yeah. Creo que hicimos bastante progreso y creo que voy a parar aquí. Ok. Buenas noches. Gracias por venir. We will continue this next time.
NP 3. Deezer use lobotomy.
Yeah. What's that noise? Ok. Good night, buenas noches. La verdad no sé, Spy. Tengo recuerdos de haberlo hecho, pero solamente cuando recién acababa de matar al enemigo. La verdad. Nunca realmente le presté atención. Ok. Thank you so much for coming to this stream. Thank you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, good night, adiós, buenas noches, que descansen. Good night, adiós, bye bye, good night. Thank you for coming. We will continue this on Sunday. Okay, good night. Bye bye, good night, adiós. Buenas noches. Gracias por venir. Good night, bye bye. Bye.
Welcome back. Google Maps again? Oh right, you weren't here earlier, Joshua. I wasn't. It's just laziness at that point. Holy. Unfortunate event. Make sure you get proper rest tonight. Or else. Progress is slow but steady. It'll get finished at a good quality eventually. Living much life dangerously. What is it, a ruins of? A temple? Would they clash? Yes.
Hola, ajá.
Hola.
¿Cómo está, pato?
Field test.
Igualmente bien. Hay nada más haciendo mi tarea de inglés y eso.
It looks like cake for some reason, at least for me. The moss grow wherever they want to. Depends really. If it's in open air under sunlight, there should be a lot of moss. If it's inside or underground, there shouldn't be that much moss. Yay. What's the material of the bricks? Why are they so white? Pure limestone or marble? I don't know. If you want to match the other dirt tile set, a bit brownish I guess. Or make it grayer, limau. This is the part I hate about designing, choosing colors. It's why I keep things mostly monochrome. Oh nice. I'm back new. Had to do something super important. Smile. Hope prog is going good. Nice. Maybe. You can probably use this to add color variety to mobs too. Stream freezes for me randomly. Same. I think it's Amy thing. I can't say which is better tbh.
Hola, ajá. Otra vez. XD.
Wouldn't the green moss contrast it? It hates you. Oh, time alert. Nice.
Pregunta random, si la GoPro V1 usa sangre para su funcionamiento como se ve en el juego, ¿por qué no puede utilizar la de los enemigos ya petateados? Al menos en versiones tempranas se podía.
Looks really good.
Para mí sí, pato. Digo, ya que tengo el directo a 144 por mi internet de Movistar XD. Ultrakill. ._.xd. No pues preguntaba por qué yo que lo había intentado no me había funcionado. O al menos en la versión pirateada en la oficial no sé. Ta bueno pan de molde.
Okay, good night everyone, bye.
Toca ver de nuevo sus streams de Ultrakill, pato. Hasta mañana, cara sonriente.
Good night.
Yeah, cara sonriente.